That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
What's up? What it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy. What's up, man? My name is Rashad Milligan. Yeah. So what are we doing? What are we doing? First things first. I feel like every time you do this, every time you get consistent and you upload every day, it's a new thing to send your thoughts out and pray for. I hate to say thoughts and prayers, but thoughts and prayers, to be honest. Prayer is powerful. But I want to say prayers to all of the, how do you say, all the victims, all the members of the United States ice figure team and things like that who tragically passed away. Over 60 people, 67 people reportedly in the helicopter plane crash. I just want to say that first things first. Rest in peace and prayers to all those families as they go on. Now, to get into it, people keep texting me. I got a call that I just declined and stuff like that. If you're watching this right now or you see anything, it's literally just because I was responding to everybody else, like with voice messages and everything. So I'm here on live to get it out. Anybody else that want to talk to me about it or ask me about it, I'm gonna just send you the link to the video. But this is the news of the day. We have in the WNBA, Brionna Jones going to the Atlanta Dream. That is 2 all-star centers headed to the Atlanta Dream now. And of course, Cheyenne Parker-Tice is going. She's probably leaning, really going to the Las Vegas Aces. So there's that. But in Atlanta, they have the combination of BG and Brionna Jones. Now, my first reaction was just like, oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. The Atlanta Dream back up. They're stacking up on talent. They're starting to get greedy, everything like that. Second one was, okay, this doesn't necessarily align with what they were saying was going to happen and stuff like that with the new coach, right? So the new coach, he's running gun, Mike D'Antoni, 7 seconds or less, 3-pointers, every 5 out. 5 out is the offense over there. This certainly isn't that. But hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see if I could find something right now of Hunter. Hunter said it. He pretty much said it just outright. All right, here we go. I'm about to share this. All right. From Hunter Cruz himself, I thought the purpose of hiring Carl Semesco was to play fast and shoot threes. But then they bring in 2 of the slowest footed bigs in the W who are also non-shooters. The skill sets don't blend with the guards and the wings. Fascinating decisions. Now, what Hunter has said and what Megan says here, Megan Hall, shout out Megan Hall as well. How's the offense going to look with her and BG in the starting lineup? I need to think about this. And also, someone else sent me, they don't like to be named on videos, so I won't name them on videos, but they said a clogged paint. With this being said, man, I'm looking at it as Brionna Jones coming off the bench. Brionna Jones is coming off the bench. BG, Brittany Griner, is she has a history of being she can be a bit injury prone. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort. So if BG, knock on wood, if she can't stay healthy all season, you have a backup option and a viable backup option and an all-star worthy backup option now here in Atlanta at the 5 position. Now you still have your 4s. The 4 is kind of thin. I'm not even going to lie to you. The 4 is looking kind of thin for the Dream because, Tina Charles is probably gone. Cheyenne Parker-Tice is probably gone, as we just mentioned. And you have Naz Hillman, and that's kind of it. That's kind of it right now. It's just Naz Hillman at the moment, at the time of recording this. So unless the Dream knows something, I know they're probably pursuing Satu Sabally. Are they going to get Satu Sabally? I don't know, man. It looks like Satu is really pushing her way to play with her sister up in New York. And New York kind of swapped out one of the all-star kind of Avengers out for her. So New York swapped out Courtney Vandersloot. She's going back to Chicago. And instead, they're bringing in probably Satu Sabally. So I don't know what the Dream are going to do at that 4 position. It's not like they have like such a high draft pick or anything like that. So they might be kind of stuck in purgatory with that. I think you go with Nas Hillman. You kind of go with Nas Hillman and just kind of run as far as you can with Nas, and then see how that goes. I don't know the durability of that. You're probably gonna have to pick up somebody who's hooping, the most valuable player at power forward in the front court in AU this offseason or someone like that. You're gonna have to go somewhere, man. You're gonna have to go somewhere because that forward position is pretty thin. Every other position, it seems like the Dream are stacked. They're ready, locked, and loaded. Depth chart is good. When you look at Ryan, Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, that three right there, first three, and then in the front court you have Nas Hillman and Brittany Griner, Bree Jones coming off the bench, Walker coming off the bench now, Shatori that you just signed the other day as well, coming off the bench. You have a pretty good two deep Haley Jones. If Haley Jones really needs to work on her, I don't know who she needs to work with, which coach she needs to develop her. I don't know if that's Temesco. If he can work with her in the offseason and they can really work on developing her game. I know she's in Australia still. Oh, I guess Leticia Mihir would be the backup for her. I just thought about that. So Leticia Mihir, LA, and Haley Jones are both going to have to step up in order for this to work. Or the Dream are just going to have to keep going out and signing the biggest names. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you either go out, keep signing the biggest names, and you cut Haley and Leticia, or Carl buys it all the way in. Buys all the way in into developing or getting the staff that is going to fully develop LA and Haley Jones into the players that the Atlanta Dream thought they were getting when they drafted them. So those two are definitely on the clock. They're on a, I feel like, outside looking in. You got Mike Caldwell as well, a player who gets cut by the Dream, gets signed as soon as they have some injuries. So you're dealing with that as well. She's kind of like their two-way player. There's no G League in the W, but if there was, Maya Caldwell is like the definition of a two-way player. So yeah, there you have that. And that's the overall makeup of the Dream now. So the overall thing for anybody just tuning in is Bree Jones, you have some depth, great depth, all-stars in the starting lineup and coming off the bench now. At the center position and at the guard position. On the wings, it's pretty top heavy at the wings, but that's good when your wings are Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. It doesn't matter too much of who else is coming off the bench in the depth chart on the wings. The forward position is the only one that I'm looking at like, looking a little thin here with LA, Leticia Mihir as a backup and Nas Hillman as the starter. Nas is going to have to continue to step up and, develop that as a professional. She's gotten better every single season. Nas Hillman has gotten better every single season, but there might be a little cap there. So, Leticia, she's going to have to make that jump, and so is Haley Jones. Those are the two things that I'm saying there for the Atlanta Dream. So that's the Atlanta Dream. Bree Jones coming to the Atlanta Dream. And, with that being said, we will keep it moving to the next topic. So here we go. Next topic.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.